If only someone loved me. Me totally in love. Guys, I can't feel the Christmas spirit anymore. For Christmas I want a dragon. Be realistic. Okay, I just want a good job. What color do you want your dragon? Blue. Notepad, unredacted text. 2020, what a crazy time. How did God put decade worth of events in a single year or something? 2025. Me watching the unskippable ad load perfectly in 4K just for the actual video to buffer in 240p. Guy named Bart. Bartenders, I will do what I must. FBI, I fear no man, but that thing. Control plus A, Control plus C, Control plus V on notepad, it scares me. The Teletubbies son baby has a baby, me as F. Yes, I celebrate on the 24th, how did you know? Me getting nothing for Christmas, my rich cousin. Somehow, Steve Rogers returned. Redacted EPS files, copy and paste. Dad, food he bought for me, me sharing a piece. Me when someone says 67, alright I'm gonna head out. We can just watch happy holiday movies and pretend like happy endings are possible. My brain, no. Luck be in the air tonight. Well, I definitely guessed that answer horribly wrong. Santa Claus, Easter Bunny or Bilby, Tooth Fairy and Sandman. Me losing all my social skills the second someone I don't know joins the conversation. Everyone deserves love, except me, I deserve money. Teacher, why are you laughing? Me, nothing. My brain, my name is Pond, James Pond. Meanwhile in Australia. When you have a perfect joke but the topic changes before you can tell it. Out of stock, take it off the website then. You're flying home for the holidays. Which seat are you choosing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up at the Christmas party. It's your family's Christmas party. Me, US federal government, unable to afford Adobe licenses. Teacher, finally we have added in WhatsApp groups. What will you do first? Students, mute notifications for always. Me, how did you get so good at guitar? Them, lots and lots of practice. Me, alright then, keep your secrets. My husband pied me off and think he fixing to sit in the living room and watch TV in peace. So I downloaded the LG remote app and keep turning the TV off from the bedroom. He came in here and I acted like I was asleep. So now he thinks we have ghosts. On Seth Row, God, what would you like for last meal? Woman, I don't know, what do you want? It happens only in India. Placed or fashion world, Google the fashion gallery, WhatsApp menswear. There is always someone looking at your posts like this. This Bruce Willis Christmas ornament is epic. Me listening to my manager at the Christmas party talk about their plans for me in 2026. I'm resigning in January. My wife seeing me crack a beer at 7:30 AM on Christmas morning. If a man says he will fix it, he will. There is no need to remind him every 6 months. I flipped the Sorex title for my Christmas cards this year. Xmas. I got this Asian friend at work and he and I always arguing. Yesterday we were getting into it and a white co-worker walked by and said, "Hey, what's this? Rush hour 4. I called HR. Wow, if I were, I would be freaking out right now. Totem of undying. If a tree falls when no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Meow. My family when I do something wrong. Me, mom bringing it up for the next 20 years. When you're both famous for taking huge in the mouth. Would you rather meet Ariana Grande, fined $5? When you have to work on Christmas, let inside and festive on the outside. No effing way. They're bluffing when they say you can still get knocked off the nice list this late in the game. Santa's been delivering gifts in Japan for hours by now. That list is locked. Do whatever you want. When all went to shit despite your best efforts, so you can now finally stop trying. Damn, the chicken used a balloon. Grandpa, in my day we worked 3 times as hard. Me, in your day soda had powder in it. There comes a day in everyone's life when they stop bragging about how late they were up the night before and start bragging about how early they went to bed instead. When someone asks a middle-aged man how many pairs of socks he ended up getting this year for Christmas, final count 42. 3:04 am, wake up. 3:05 am, turbo jolly. 3:12 am, say ho 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 in the elf barracks. 3:28 am, no one says it back. 3:57 am, get run over by a reindeer. British people, ants, beans and toast, can lift up to 5,000 times their own weight. Weird loyalty to their queen. Innate instinct to line up single file and travel in a queue. Takes things that aren't theirs back to their colony. Love for crumbly pastries. Is there any air fryer that can handle a family of 8? Take it easy, Jeffrey Dahmer. Please delete my message quietly. Ladies and gentlemen, he deleted his message. Trump, Bill Clinton, Hillary, did I pick a bad time? Do I love sleep? Hell yeah. Do I sleep? F no. When you realize DDD, drunk driving December, is almost over. Me, I need same day delivery for a package. Delivery guy, but it's 11:59. Me, did I stutter? Delivery guy. Once I went to a party with my husband full of people he knew from work, but I didn't. A guy came up to us, turned to me and said, "You must be his wife." I turned to my husband and said, "You have a wife." Should have seen the guy's face. Yeah, can you get me something unpopular and culturally irrelevant? So this is a trenders. When you don't find Vanna in your Halloween candy like the news warned you about. Excuse me, what the F? I'm opening a gym called Resolutions. It will have exercise equipment for the first 2 weeks and then it turns into a wine bar for the rest of the year. Tech YouTubers on thumbnails be like. Scouting the area for enemy who just came in behind me with lead silence. Santa adjusting his naughty or nice algorithm to include the parent's net worth. Kids right now, 67. Me, back in my day we had one to buckle my shoe, which was the style at the time. How other countries imagine Americans eat breakfast. The breakfast gun goes in the left. The Christmas tree on the front. My family and guests impressed with my tree decorating skills. The Christmas tree on the back. My family and guests. Hello, this is Brian from the American Red Cross. There's currently an emergency need for donors with your boot type. Please call 1-800 Red Cross to schedule. I would never be a simp. Shows basic kindness and cares for me. At your service, my queen. Me, a grown-a man, flexing the gift Santa gave me, the gift. Answering unknown calls. Not answering and dancing to the ringtone. No way they named 2 streets after me in Dubai. Loyal Street, Ferocious G Street, Handsome and Humble Street. Hope in reality is the worst of evils because it prolongs the torments of man. Marcia Brady 1971. No, I don't wanna go get a reffing matcha. Open Facebook, start scrolling. 4 minutes later, you have completely caught up. You are gifted and have a bright future. Me in 2025 with no car, no job experience, depressed and scared shitless. Me getting flashbanged in bed every 10th reel because some dummy uploaded it in HDR quality. If someone ever asks you to do something for them, do it really bad so you never have to do it again. Is that why you're no longer on TV? Life, 2026. Me who still thinks 2020 was 2 years ago. Me, I'm going to bed. Good night everyone. Everyone. Good night. I forgot something and I leave my room and go get it. Everyone. Well, good morning. Did you sleep well? Me. How I feel after ripping the paper on the table at the doctor's. Breaking news. Christmas cancelled. Santa shot down after violating Turkish airspace. How I look hours later after my dad asked me for help with something real quick. For the love of God, put some food in my bowl. Enter password to log in. First try, second try, third try. Me finding my name in God's strongest soldiers list again in 2026. I finally started earning. Now I can save for computer parts. Micron to wind down crucial brand to focus on AI data center market. Nvidia to reportedly cut GeForce RTX 50 series GPU production amid global RAM shortage. Johnny, get up. If we win, I will on your face. Flame on. It's not gambling, it's high risk investing. Are you baiting because you're horn? Or because you're depressed and need the dopamine? Why all of them at once, I suppose. Trying White Castle for the first time. They taste exactly like the store-bought frozen White Castle burgers. Me during Christmas. Hillary Clinton when another bill pic is released from the Epps files. Almost made it through an entire weekend with my parents without wanting to throw myself into traffic, but while driving them to the airport this morning my mom hits me with a "So do you plan on losing weight for your sister's wedding?" buzzer beater. One day until Christmas. OF is that tomorrow? Crackers. It's like you don't even know me. Netflix. Blockbuster. Sir Isaac Newton lied of that's what you get for inventing calculus. December 24th, Christmas Eve, but almost. This is not what we were hoping to attract when we installed Nest boxes. December 1st. December 23rd. Daily tasks in the game. Daily tasks at work. This year was all about growth. The growth, medium, double XL. You know your age when the wallet ain't even closing. Whoever is dating my ex do better, they still messaging me. When someone's phone screen is a picture of themselves. When you get traditional Photoshop filth, delicious, finally some good effing food. Who want me? Yes, yes, all of you will burn in hell. In 2025 I stayed too calm and let way too much slide. In 2026 I'm going to ask myself what would 50 Cent do and unlock my full petty potential. Sleep for 8 hours, work for 8 hours. That's only 14 hours out of 24. You still have 10 hours to cook amazing meals, work out, learn a language and walk on the beach. Time is not the issue. Yes, time is not the issue. Math is. TikToker gets plastic surgery so her future children will inherit her new nose. We are not gonna make it, are we? Humans, I mean. Me telling my age 6 months after turning 9 years. I'm 10. Me telling my age 1 week before turning 26 years. I'm 25. Me after coming home from work. Nobody. The British Museum. Genie, you have 3 wishes. Me, make it 0. Genie, okay, you now have 255. When you change your answer on the test and it turns out your first answer was correct, internal screaming. How I feel after turning on Do Not Disturb in the movies knowing dang well not a single person texts me. I can't believe you guys are open today. I hate when customers say why they got you're working on holidays. Like bro calls you in there the F. Proof it only takes 3 1/4 inches to satisfy a woman. No, he's got a point. Damn, he is hot. Agreed. Your mum watching you go near the fridge today. I think a well-loved there is a sign of a quality hotel, really. Imagine eating here. Ganon being revived for the 9th time. Some blonde in green. A hairstyle not liked by girls. Girls' favorite hairstyle. Your POV while talking to me during Christmas dinner. Spam. I frolicked for the first time ever today bruh. You'll never frolic before. Why no one ever tell me about this? Real image of the social media intern explaining frotting to Fortnite execs. We can get through 4 Home Alone movies, but we can't sit down and eat without turning it into a screaming competition. Pre-order. The path of inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my effing problem. When a tattooist gets tattooed and it hurts, my god is that I have been doing to people. At the doctor's office with my mom. Doctor, do you use pills? Me, you're done right, I use pills. I see a pill, I punch the F out of it. Get lost pills. Who the hell took my, oh there it is.
Spare change, ma'am.